Hi guys, have you ever wondered how we can remove the text from this board or any other board and add a new text in the Photoshop? Let's do it with me, Ranish Malhan from the Pix Compose. I hope you will like it, so let's do it. So firstly what we will have to do, we will add a texture here. So this is the wood texture which we are going to use. Firstly I will rotate it. Don't worry about the images. I have provided these images in the description. You can download them from there. So this is our texture. We can change the name of this layer to the texture for the better understanding. So here you can see the texture layer. Turn off this layer. So firstly what we will have to do, we will have to isolate the section, this section on which we want to apply a clean texture of the wood to remove this text. So we have to make a rough selection of this area. So for that, go to the quick selection tool and start making the selection. You can increase the size of this quick selection tool with the open bracket. And now start click, click. And you can see how we can easily make the selection with this tool. And guys, don't forget to subscribe this channel and do press the bell icon for further notifications of our videos. So we have the selection here. So now what we will have to do, right click here, and here you can find layer via copy. So we have a layer via copy here. Double click here and change the name to the board like this. So now we have the board layer on which we want to apply the texture. Turn on the texture layer. So here is the texture. Now we have to clip this texture from the board layer. For that, hold the Alt key and move the cursor between the texture and the board layer. You can notice the pointer change. Like if we move up, you can notice the hand, and if I move between them, you can notice this icon. Click here with the left mouse button. So now you can see we have the texture applied here. So firstly we will have to blend this texture on the board. So for that, double click here. So now we have the layer options. Hold the Alt key and start moving this slider towards the right. This will blend the board to the darker areas. Don't worry about this text, we will copy this up very easily. Now again hold the Alt key and start moving this slider towards the left. So basically we are merging the texture to the darker and the brighter areas of the board. So now commit the changes. Now at this time we will take a new copy of this layer. So at this time double click here and reset these sliders. Hit OK. So at this time I will create a layer mask for the texture copy. Now we have fully visible texture on the texture copy layer, but we have to hide everything here. So for that I will fill the black color. We all know that the opposite color of the white is black. So I have to flip the colors. For that I will press the Ctrl I to inverse the colors. So at this time I will press the B key for the brush tool. Now with the brush tool is active and keep the brush soft. You can make the brush softer if you move this slider towards the left and start painting here with the white color like this. Keep painting here. So now we have to color correct this board properly. At this time I will hold the shift key and click on the board layer because I have already selected the texture copy. So now I have selected all the three layers which are related to the board. At this time I will right click here and convert these layer to the smart object. You can notice that we have a smart object texture layer. We can change it to the board like this. So now we have these two layers. At this time I will color correct this board layer. For that I will use the curves. Now if I add pointer here, this will increase the brightness, and if I add the pointer here, this will affect the shadow areas. So like this. So I am happy with this color. So at this time we will start writing on it. So for that I will select the text tool, or you can say type tool. So I have the dummy text here. At this time I will press the Ctrl T to activate the transformation controls here. Increase the size, rotate it to match the orientation of the board, move the text upwards like this. And now what we will do, we will commit the transformation changes. After that I will double click here. Now we have to compose this text on the bottom layers, or you can say the board. So for that hold the Alt key and start moving this slider towards the right and start moving this slider to the left with the Alt key like this. And now we have to lower the opacity little bit like this. So we have composited, removed and changed the text properly in this board. I hope you liked it and wanted to watch more videos like that. So don't forget to subscribe our channel and do press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.